Most men think attraction comes from money, looks, or smooth lines. The truth is different. Real attraction starts in the mind. Hidden triggers shape how women feel, and most men never notice them. If you understand these triggers, you stop chasing. You start attracting. Let's break down the 11 hidden psychological triggers that make women drawn to you naturally. Number 1. Emotional stability. Emotional stability is one of the most powerful hidden triggers that attract women. Most men think attraction comes from looks, charm, or flashy gestures. The truth is deeper. Women are naturally emotional beings. Their decisions in relationships are heavily guided by feelings. If your emotions are unstable, she senses it immediately. Mood swings, overreactions, or emotional dependence push her away without you realizing it. Think about it. A woman feels drawn to a man who remains calm in chaos. Someone who doesn't panic, complain, or overreact. She doesn't just want excitement or drama. She wants a rock. A man whose presence makes her feel secure no matter the situation. Emotional stability signals strength, self-control, and reliability. It creates an invisible pull that draws her closer naturally. Example: imagine a situation where she is upset about work or personal issues. A man who reacts emotionally, complains, or tries too hard to fix her feelings instantly reduces attraction. Now imagine the opposite. A man who listens, stays composed, and responds thoughtfully. She feels understood, safe, and valued. That calm energy is magnetic. She starts seeking your presence instead of testing it. How to master this? First, observe your reactions. Notice when emotions rise and pause before responding. Don't argue in the heat of the moment. Don't seek validation by over-explaining your feelings. Second, focus on composure. Handling challenges quietly and with confidence makes you stand out. Women are wired to respect men who maintain emotional balance under stress. Third, practice Stoic habits daily. Meditation, deep breathing, or journaling help you control reactions. Emotional control becomes second nature over time. Stay calm when she is emotional. Respond with patience and understanding rather than panic. Your strength will be obvious, even without words. Emotional stability builds trust, respect, and subconscious attraction. Women feel drawn to men who are unshakable because it signals security and competence. Remember, attraction isn't just about charm or words. It's about the energy you carry. Emotional stability creates a magnetic presence. Master this, and you don't have to chase. She will naturally gravitate toward you. Number 2, scarcity effect. Scarcity is a subtle but extremely powerful attraction trigger. When you are always available, always saying yes, or constantly seeking attention, you instantly lose perceived value. Women notice availability instinctively. Predictability reduces desire, while a man who has his own priorities and passions naturally creates curiosity and interest. A man with a life full of goals, hobbies, and growth doesn't bend or cancel plans to please anyone. His attention is earned, not given freely. This creates an invisible pull. She notices that you have a life outside her, and that gap sparks desire. Scarcity is not manipulation. It is a reflection of self-respect. Being scarce in presence increases intrigue. Respond thoughtfully rather than instantly. Focus on your own development and mission. When you maintain your own rhythm, she begins to invest energy to engage with you. This controlled unavailability fuels natural attraction and enhances your perceived value. Women are drawn to independence. When they sense that a man's attention is not guaranteed, they become more attentive, curious, and engaged. Scarcity allows you to demonstrate that your energy is valuable without saying a word. The more disciplined and purposeful your life, the more magnetic you become. Number 3, commanding presence. Commanding presence is the silent language of attraction. Women perceive confidence through voice, posture, and movement long before you speak. A deep, controlled tone signals authority and self-assurance. Nervous habits, like fidgeting or avoiding eye contact, weaken presence instantly. Standing tall, moving with purpose, and maintaining calm, steady energy creates natural dominance without effort. Presence is not about performing or dominating others. It is about being grounded and deliberate. Every subtle movement communicates composure and strength. Presence amplifies every other attraction factor. When combined with emotional stability or scarcity, it becomes irresistible. Women notice when a man carries himself with calm authority. His energy commands attention, even without a single boastful word. Control over small habits is critical. Avoid rushing speech, shifting nervously, or overreacting. Focus on deliberate, controlled movement and steady breathing. Consistency in energy signals reliability and strength. A man with commanding presence naturally holds space in any room. His energy is memorable, magnetic, and respected. Women feel drawn to this quiet authority. Presence communicates stability and competence, creating subconscious desire and admiration. Number 4. Power to walk away. The ability to walk away is a core psychological trigger. Men who chase, plead, or overexplain instantly lose attraction. Women detect neediness subconsciously. A man who can detach calmly communicates strength and self-respect. Walking away is not about punishment or manipulation. It demonstrates that your value is independent of approval. Women sense stability and composure in a man who does not rely on their validation. This makes you magnetic. Detachment also fuels curiosity. When attention is not guaranteed, she begins to invest effort to engage. The dynamic shifts. She notices your calm energy, your independence, and the fact that you have your own life. Maintaining composure during conflict or games is essential. Do not overreact or argue unnecessarily. Keep energy steady and disengage when respect is lacking. The ability to leave elevates your perceived value and flips the dynamic of attraction. Walking away reinforces emotional independence. You signal authority over your own energy and time. Women are naturally drawn to men who maintain composure and do not chase. Attraction becomes effortless because your strength is visible without words. Number 5. Life purpose. Life purpose is a magnetic attraction driver. Looks fade, money fluctuates, and charm is temporary. A man with clear goals and a mission generates energy that naturally draws women. Purpose signals focus, discipline, and independence. Women are wired to notice men who are building, creating, or mastering something larger than themselves. When a man prioritizes his own growth over validation, his energy becomes magnetic. She wants to join a man already on a mission, not someone dependent on her attention. Purpose also clarifies priorities. Decisions become deliberate, interactions confident, and presence noticeable. This removes neediness and overcompensation, which are turn-offs. Women respond subconsciously to energy that conveys direction and stability. To cultivate purpose, identify long-term goals, dedicate time to skill building, and pursue passions consistently. Actions speak louder than words. The energy you project communicates your focus and independence. Living purposefully signals strength and competence. A man with purpose is memorable and respected. Women are naturally drawn to mission-driven energy. Attraction becomes effortless when the life you build reflects discipline, independence, and self-respect. Purpose transforms presence into magnetism. Number 6. Controlled vulnerability. Controlled vulnerability balances strength and connection. Oversharing signals weakness. Complete closure signals coldness. The key is revealing personal truths selectively, maintaining authority and composure. Sharing lessons, victories, or small insights demonstrates emotional depth without undermining confidence. Complaining, whining, or seeking validation reduces attraction. Women feel drawn to men who open up without losing strength. Measured vulnerability builds trust and emotional connection. It shows intelligence, self-awareness, and stability. Women sense when energy is genuine and controlled. Emotional sharing should be deliberate, revealing resilience and insight rather than neediness. Controlled vulnerability also enhances respect. A man who is open yet composed demonstrates balance, making him memorable. Sharing gradually keeps curiosity alive and builds depth in relationships. Mastering this skill requires awareness. Observe what you share and ensure it reflects growth and composure. Avoid impulsive emotional outbursts. Controlled vulnerability creates magnetic presence by combining strength with subtle emotional resonance. Number 7. Passing her tests. Passing her subtle tests is a hidden trigger that separates men who attract effortlessly from those who fail. Every woman evaluates men, often without realizing it. She may challenge your opinions, act distant, or create small conflicts. These moments are not manipulative. They are instinctive ways to gauge confidence, stability, and self-worth. A man who reacts defensively, gets emotional, or seeks immediate approval fails these tests. Women sense insecurity instantly. On the other hand, staying calm, composed, and unshaken demonstrates strength. Your measured response communicates that your value is independent of her approval. This kind of presence is magnetic. Testing also reveals interest. When she challenges you, it is a sign she is engaged and evaluating your reliability. A man who remains steady during these moments signals emotional control and leadership. She notices energy more than words. Confidence under subtle pressure makes you stand out. Mastering this requires mental discipline. Observe without reacting impulsively. Pause before replying. Maintain consistent tone, body language, and composure. Show that you are aware, unshakable, and confident in your principles. This creates a dynamic where she respects and values your energy. Consistent calmness during these tests also strengthens attraction. Women are drawn to men who can navigate social and emotional challenges effortlessly. They sense stability, security, and competence. The energy you project during these moments is far more influential than verbal communication. A man who understands this principle does not need to chase, argue, or over-explain. His strength is visible in the way he holds himself under evaluation. Passing her tests is not about manipulation. It is about maintaining authenticity, calm, and unshakable self-worth. Master this skill, and women will naturally gravitate toward you, intrigued by the quiet confidence you project. Number 8. Confidence in rejection. Most men fear rejection. They take it personally, sulk, or overcompensate. This fear signals insecurity, which kills attraction instantly. The rare man treats rejection differently. He doesn't panic, argue, or beg. Instead, he accepts it calmly and moves on. That energy alone flips the dynamic. A simple smile, a nod, or a confident "your loss" communicates unshakable self-worth. It shows that your value doesn't depend on her approval. Women notice this instinctively. When they realize you are secure, composed, and detached, they start re-evaluating their actions. The tables subtly turn. Confidence in rejection also reinforces emotional independence. You are in control of your own energy and attention. You don't chase, you don't plead, and you don't need validation. This makes you rare and magnetic. Women are drawn to men who handle rejection without losing composure because it signals strength, security, and calm authority. Rejection is not a loss. It is a tool to demonstrate your stability and self-respect. Master this, and attraction begins to work in reverse. Instead of you pursuing, she starts noticing your value and may naturally begin to pursue you. Number 9. Mystery factor. Predictability kills attraction. When a woman can anticipate every word, action, or reaction, curiosity fades. A man who reveals everything instantly becomes ordinary. The secret is maintaining an air of mystery. Keep your emotions measured and avoid oversharing. Share insights and personal thoughts gradually, not all at once. Let her discover layers of your personality over time. This creates intrigue. She wonders what you are thinking, what you will do next, and how you will react in different situations. That uncertainty fuels desire. Being mysterious is not about playing games or manipulation. It's about pacing self-revelation. It shows confidence, control, and independence. When you keep certain aspects of your life and personality reserved, she perceives value in your presence. A man who masters the mystery factor becomes memorable. Women are drawn to puzzles rather than open books. Curiosity keeps them engaged. By revealing yourself piece by piece, you maintain attention, respect, and desire. Mystery ensures she stays invested mentally and emotionally without you needing to force attraction. Number 10. Mastery of desire. Most men are controlled by lust and instant gratification. They chase what excites them in the moment, seeking validation and approval. This behavior signals weakness and undermines attraction. Few men master their desires. Discipline and self-control separate the strong from the weak. A man who chooses carefully, who sets boundaries, and who prioritizes long-term goals over fleeting impulses signals power. He does not chase every opportunity or seek constant attention. His energy is calm, deliberate, and magnetic. Women sense this control instinctively. When you stop pursuing aimlessly, the dynamic changes. Women begin noticing your value, respecting your standards, and feeling compelled to engage. Mastery of desire creates scarcity in your attention, which drives attraction naturally. Self-control is not about denying life. It's about prioritizing purpose and maintaining authority over your impulses. By mastering this, you demonstrate independence, confidence, and strength. Women are drawn to men who can regulate their desires, who are selective and grounded. When chasing stops, curiosity and attraction grow, often reversing the roles. Number 11. Authenticity. Authenticity is one of the rarest and most magnetic traits a man can have. Being unapologetically real, without masks or pretenses, creates invisible gravity. Women sense when a man is genuine, living by his own principles instead of bending to please others. A man who embraces authenticity does not hide his passions, opinions, or quirks. He expresses himself honestly while maintaining composure and confidence. This self-alignment signals strength, independence, and integrity, qualities that are deeply attractive. Authenticity fosters respect and emotional connection. When a woman sees a man who is consistent and true to himself, she feels trust and admiration naturally. She can engage without confusion or doubt, knowing the man's energy and intentions are real. Being authentic is also a form of Stoic power. It eliminates the need to perform or overcompensate. There is no chasing, no need for validation, and no energy wasted on pretense. Realness draws women in subtly, allowing attraction to grow organically. In short, authenticity is magnetic because it combines confidence, clarity, and self-respect. The man who lives authentically becomes unforgettable. Women feel compelled to connect deeply, drawn to the stability and honesty that true Stoic strength provides. These 11 psychological triggers are hidden in plain sight, working silently in every interaction. Most men overlook them, focusing on charm, looks, or flashy gestures. When you master them, attraction stops being a chase. Women feel it naturally, without you needing to prove anything. Your calm energy, purpose, presence, and authenticity do all the work. Emotional stability, controlled vulnerability, scarcity, purpose, and self-mastery create invisible pull. Women notice confidence, composure, and strength instinctively. They are drawn to the energy you carry, not the words you speak. The more you live these principles consistently, the more respect, curiosity, and desire grow organically. Chasing becomes unnecessary because your energy does the chasing for you. If this video added value to your journey, take action now. Join the Stoic thinking movement. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and stay updated on weekly lessons that sharpen presence, build confidence, and cultivate self-respect. Apply these strategies consistently and watch your relationships transform. Step into a life of calm authority, magnetic energy, and disciplined purpose. Until next time, stay grounded, remain strong, and never chase.